Yo.
Hey man, how's it going?
Oh, good. Yeah, good. I just finished my last Generals League video last night, so it
Yeah,
was.
I was actually I got that on my notifications list. I'm gonna watch that probably maybe this evening. It depends how long this game lasts. But I just felt like playing, but I didn't want to get into a rank game because I've got Friday Night Blitz tomorrow, and you never know how those are gonna turn out.
Uh-huh.
So, but I wanted to play somebody competitive. You know what I mean? So I thought, well,
Okay.
who better to play than you?
Yeah, I'm I'm one of the more boring players. Like I'm a little jealous of people like Jippy or Vic Wheezy
Why?
or Percival who add a lot of creativity to their play.
Oh.
But I'm just not that creative. I just tend to play like a machine. I'm just like, well, this is IPC positive and gets me more resources and
Yeah, but I don't
only
mind that at
like I'm a
all.
little jealous of people like it's only when I'm
Jippy or
behind that I start having to get creative.
Yeah, we already know that.
Well, this isn't going to be very fun.
All right, let's see what you're doing here in West Russia.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Oh, it doesn't look like you're getting your ass kicked. Well, maybe. You're still above average. Well, not that wasn't great.
No, I once you lose 6, it's 6 or 7 is considered average.
Yeah, 6 is average, 7's above, 5 is below.
Well,
3 is really bad.
how
Well,
about 2?
we'll see how Ukraine go. Oh no. That might be the
Yeah.
that might be the worst yet.
Well, if Ukraine fails, then I'll just
We can restart.
probably bow out. But it's okay to play from a deficit as
Yeah,
long as it's failing Ukraine.
it's completely a friendly. It's a complete friendly game. Well, there you go. That's a great strafe. Oh, there you go. You wanted
You
that
can't
fighter.
strafe. You can't strafe that when you have that weak of a West Russia because that allows you to blitz
Yeah.
the tanks, extra fighters.
I suppose that's true.
And, yeah, it's just messy and tragic.
Well, let's see.
2 infantry West Russia is just the worst.
Now, in a rank game, obviously I would hit West Russia here, but I'm not going to hit it because it's a friendly. I want to see if you can.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and.
No, I
hit
want to
it,
see if
because
you can
even
recover. I want to see because I want people to learn from the channel if it's possible to recover from a really really bad West Russia, which it is. It's
Well,
just
you can, but if you think it's the best to hit it, you should just hit it. You shouldn't purposely give up good moves just to
well, I'm not so sure it's a
drag the
great
game
move.
out.
I mean, it's a solid move, but I think you still have the advantage actually in that fight. I mean, I can look at that and see what it looks like. Let's check it out. Well,
Yeah, like if I were you, what I would do in these sort of games is I just go like full tank buy, land, use all land units to hit Ukraine, use your planes to hit West Russia.
so, this is where I'm boring
and
because I actually don't like the full tank buy. I'm actually because I'm always cautious because Germany's first turn can go really bad too. So, and if you do that, you sort of pin yourself into a corner with those tanks. But I mean, it does help
Well,
in the early game, stacking Karelia or Ukraine or something like that, which is what I
what the
think.
tanks do is they help you grab extra income and deny it from Russia early, and they really pay for themselves. And if you can get Caucasus turn 3 or 4, it's crippling for the Allies.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something I don't
Crippling.
normally do here. I'm actually gonna
Yeah.
go and take 1 to C zone 10. Still gonna do.
And for like learning purposes,
Mhm.
I just to tell kids don't try this at home because when you're ahead, really far ahead, what you want to do is to deny your opponents the opportunity to come back.
Yeah.
And you want to play super safe. Or as safe as is reasonable.
Right. I mean,
some
the C zone 10 battle, C zone. I mean, it's a bit tricky, but I think a little bit justified here. I'm not going to do West Russia, which I don't think I'm going to do. Because I think I want to stack Karelia here.
well, that's certainly easy.
Yeah, it should be possible, right?
I sure hope it's
I am,
possible.
however, going to attack here, and I'm going to use planes and one of these infantry. That should do the job. I think that's exactly 3 hits. Could send a tank in there too. Maybe I will send a tank in there. If I'm going to send a tank, I'm going to send one less plane. All right, now can I still stack this? So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I'm not going to send that tank. Yeah, no, that's the wrong tank. This tank. So I can put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's because, okay, so right, so 10, 11. I still think that's enough. You don't really have a lot of bite. All right, I think I'm okay with this. Maybe I don't hit C zone 10, but it is kind of crippling for you if I do get that. I think I'm gonna try it.
It's something called a win more strategy.
Right.
You're already winning, and if it goes right, you're more winning. If it goes wrong, you let me back into the game, maybe.
Well, it's a friendly. Like I said, if this was a ranked, I would most certainly.
You're able to do anything you like. I'm just like giving my thought process. And
okay.
Yeah, I think if you watch that the game I played just posted yesterday against Snoopy,
Mm-hmm.
it was a game where Snoopy had a garbage poo poo doo doo start where he had almost no chance of winning.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
And
oh, Season 17 gave me a scare there. God, I hate when that battleship misses.
Oh yeah, it's super crippling if that destroyer kills it.
Yeah. So
especially if the destroyer survives.
Transjordan went average.
Yeah, that's smart to do the C-Zone 10 first, so you can know if you want to sacrifice a cruiser or not.
So much for that feeling. I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling. Let's hope it pays off. There we go. That should finish you off. And we're going to be left with a cruiser.
Oh, that was a pretty good result for you.
Yep, not bad. I'll take it. Oh, I got terrible, terrible hits. Okay. Oh, so did you.
Well, 1 is infinitely greater than 0.
Gotta finish him off.
Did the AA hit?
Oh, the AA did not hit.
Oh, okay.
I took a plane back. Remember, I substituted for a tank.
Okay.
All right. Well, everything else can be pretty standard here. Now we're going to take this AA gun and this guy. We're going to go here. I think that almost does it there. So 11, 12 against your 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's pretty good. Should be safe. I'm leaving Bellow open, so that should be an easy if you want to take it. I don't know. Well, yeah, I think you have enough to stack West Russia here, so you're probably going to be okay. You might want to blitz Bellow. It's sort of giving you a free one there. I mean, the alternative is to send 1 infantry there, but I think this should be fine. Well, maybe I do send the infantry there. Make it a little bit more complicated for you. I still think
I think that's smart. No
11
reason
is.
to give a freebie,
I think 11 is fine in Karelia.
especially when you
I
can
think your
stack it so safely. Yeah.
I think your YOLO move might be a C-Zone 37 here. I don't know what you're gonna do, but that might be what you're thinking about, which is fair. All right, I think that's good. Let's go. Put the bomber here. I'm gonna put both artilleries here. We're just gonna put 2 infantry in Italy. Been doing that a lot more lately. I've been not using that artillery, although it can be handy. I think it's actually better to have it in a forward position in Europe as opposed to Africa. All right, man. Well, good learning channel. People watching there. We're going to see Blacktide here, top player in the world. See if he can recover from a really bad West Russia.
You were absolutely correct that I wanted to take the Z-Zone 37 there.
So Sebastian's asking, 2 infantry in West Russia. Why not go for that? Well, I explained it. It's a friendly. Finally got my profile right in C-Zone 37. I had it wrong. I had the fighters going first for so long. Didn't even realize it.
Fighter going first?
I used to have my fighters going first instead of the carrier first.
Oh, yeah. That can be a biggie.
What did you buy anyway? Oh, dropping that fleet. Okay.
Trying to decide if I want to go after the East Indies.
It's always the question, right? If you fail, man, if you fail West or if you fail C-Zone 37, those guys are all dead. Major IPC positive.
Well, if you fail C-Zone 37, that's usually where I just concede. When you're this far behind, you have to take some sort of big redemptive risk.
Got it.
And I'm trying to decide is New Guinea or Borneo. I'll just see.
That's the safer move, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Come on, New Guinea. Come on, New Guinea. Okay, well, that's where all my bad dice are going to be, right there.
Well, it's the C-Zone 37 one.
You know what I find disturbing? At least I don't know. In my experience, is that 2-on-1 seems to do better than 3-on-1 sometimes. I don't know what it is.
Ooh, 3 hits.
That's expected.
Oh. That doesn't mean I have to like it.
No.
Let's see, what was the expected hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think you're expected to get 2.2 hits, so rounded down, that's slightly above. Now, there's little details. You notice how I'll keep the sub alive here?
Yeah, I like that.
Because I want that sub to maybe get a instant kill on the...
It worked for you in the Friday Night Blitz game. Oh, you did. Oh, you did get a plane. Okay, all right. Oh, the sub does survive. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that kind of sucks, actually.
Well, that's kind of the Allies' risky comeback mechanic.
Right. All right, we got the destroyer. That's cool. All's fair in love and war.
All right.
No, you don't have to rewind, Sebastian. It's just basically I said in a rank game when he had such a terrible West Russia, I said in a rank game I would probably hit West Russia. I says, but because this is a friendly, I think I have a better. I think the game sort of flows better if I just stack Karelia round 1 and buy my bomber, and we'll see if the top players in the world can recover from a terrible West Russia, because you can actually do it. So we're going to see if he can do that. So giving hope to everybody that Watch this. Now, I'm going to
Another
actually, I'm going to ignore Pearl here. I'm going to buy my 2 transports and my fighter.
another thing when you're playing someone that you think is a stronger player than you,
Mm-hmm.
it's usually best to be aggressive because the longer the game goes on, the more chances you give a stronger player to come back from the game and use their skill advantage on you.
Yeah, I think I tend to
And
agree. I think I tend to agree with that.
and the inverse is true with a weaker player. Sometimes I'll skip battles that I think are probably statistically optimal
Mm-hmm.
because I think I'll just win if I just play it safe and drag the game out longer.
I gotcha.
And another reason for the heavy UK aggression is it makes it so you can't really attack Szechuan and kill that US fighter and 2 infantry because
Mm-hmm.
those are really valuable. With US planes and those 2 infantry, it's basically lets you trade out 2 territories for Russia for free at some point in the game.
Trying to decide. I think instead of using this fighter here, I'm going to use this bomber instead. I'll use this fighter here. I just want to kill the Burma guy. I don't really need to take the territory. I'm going to use the cruiser here as well. But everything else I'm going to keep where it is, and we'll decide what to do. And that's another thing too. By attacking New Guinea and Borneo, really, the taking Szechuan was kind of off the table. So, and that having that sub survive. So that's another reason for C-Zone 37. You know, having at least one ship survive there as the allies. It's kind of important. It helps. It really does help those all important Szechuan guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's if it works, it's a huge advantage to the Allies, and if it doesn't, you're in deep shit.
deep doo doo. All right, let's go with this. Come on, cruiser. There we go. That's fair. Hit back. Let's hope we get a hit her the first round. We do. Ryashia's gonna cause it. Oh, it's got it for free. This is my bane right here. Oh yeah, Enway.
Oh yeah,
Enway's terrible for me.
Enway, like, I started always sending, in 5 land units to Enway because when they get 2 hitbacks and then the U.S. hits it, and it's just really sucks.
It does. All right, the infantry threw a grenade, and we got Burma. Okay. Well, I'd say overall that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, you did pretty good.
I think I can put all my planes here. I think we're going to be okay with that.
Killed 7 units, and I got 2 hitbacks.
Question is, do I need 1, 2, 3, 4? It could land there. You could send a bomber and a... Well, I got a battleship up there. I do kind of have to... Well, I'll send the destroyer. Yeah, we'll land the fighter there. This one can land here, I guess. Keep the battleship here. Should be fine against any naked aggression from the Americans, I believe. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Well, it could be hit. No, we'll put it here. We'll put it there. And I think I moved everything else, so should do it. Oh, well, hold on. 3 fighters. We go after that with a U.S. 2 infantry and a fighter. Probably. Well, if you're doing a KJF, you might. You really have a KJF on the table here, though. Well, you kind of built a Atlantic fleet. Tells me you're probably not going to do a KJF. But I'm
Not
going to
with
be
2 infantry in West Russia.
yeah, probably not. I think I'll leave
will...
them there. I think I'm okay with. I think I'm okay if you want to attack that. Okay. All right. Well, I'm off to a pretty decent start. 132 to 152, 20-point lead without the U.S. taking its turn. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Hey, Cookie. Hood wrecked. W, I haven't even won yet. He gave me the W right off the bat. He saw West Russia and he was like, okay. And there's our standard, our standard opening. So it's a KGF. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, you can't reliably do a KJF when Russia's that weak, because Germany, you're just going to take Moscow turn 5 or so, and I'll maybe have had one Japanese island by then, and that's not a position you want to be
I
in.
agree. I tend to agree with that.
Do I want to attack those fighters? Not really. I think it's technically very slightly IPC positive, but I think I can get more value out of them in another area. And I need to defend Transjordan with the US fighter.
I totally hear you. Hey, Chase. Think you can take the dogs out for me? Real quick? What'd you give me the look for? Thanks. You gotta watch Melly. Thanks, bud. So let me ask you this. I mean, I do this too sometimes. I'll sack that transport in 13 for the Morocco territory.
Yeah.
But do you do it because you essentially take a plane away from a potential C Zone 8 attack?
Well, I don't.
Or do you kind of welcome the C Zone 8
would
attack?
Be smart for you. I do that for 2 reasons. One, to give them too many targets. Like, I'm a little worried that you'll just crush. I'm planning to stack Ukraine next turn, and I either want to A, get away with a free transport drop, or B, I want to force get away with it free. Or if you do take it, it's because you're missing out on some advantage elsewhere in the map.
Okay, fair enough.
So, or if I think I'm just really behind and I'm trying to aggressively reduce your income right now, even at the cost of being inefficient. Because Russia's so weak, I just need to try to clip away at you, even if I'm trading 2 of my IPCs for 1 of yours.
Understood.
Or at least that's my thought process.
Okay. The fighter to West Australia, that's a good move. A lot of new players forget to do that. That when Perl is left alone, it's always a smart move to put that U.S. fighter in Western Australia.
Yeah, it just in a better position. Yeah, and I also placed that fighter in Gibraltar to say, hey, Germany, you can take this free transport, but it's going to cost you your battleship. Or if you don't take it, I'll usually have enough fighters and planes and bombers in range to take it next turn anyway.
Actually, I don't think I can hit the transport in 23. Can I? 1, 2,
20. What do you mean? Transport in 23? What do you mean?
The U.S. transport in 23. I was gonna hit the.
No, I'm talking about you hitting the Gibraltar fighter.
Oh, right, yeah.
With your battleship, and so it's kind of like, that's your little bonus treat for having the battleship survive. I think I want to go a more aggressive build. Okay,
4 and 4.
so
Okay.
is this wise?
Not really.
Uh,
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
hey, no, I mean, do what you want to do. I just, it's easily
I'm
counterable.
well, it's not super easily counterable because you only have 3 infantry and 4 tanks along with your fighters to hit it. And if you hit your fighters, everything there, that means there's other places you're not hitting. So
You better make sure you got
it's,
bellow.
well, 2 fighters and 2 infantry. I can't play safe is the thing. I'm
Right.
trying to
I hear you.
play it more aggressive, and what I really don't want is you to get a West Russia stack, which will transition to a Caucasus stack where you can land a bunch of Japanese planes there. So I'm just trying to eat away at your forces, and maybe it's probably not the most efficient way possible, but the most feasible way possible if things go well. Well, maybe I don't want to. I forgot your transport's still alive there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that too.
that.
Plus, all of my planes can literally hit that.
Well, I wouldn't be afraid if it was all of the planes, but the problem is that it's also the. No, I'm not gonna try to do 2 territories. I can't really afford to do 2 territories. Yeah, that surviving battleship and transport put a hiccup in things.
It can be a real pain in the ass. I hate it when I'm the allies. If at all possible, under all circumstances, I try to kill that thing. Oh shit. Okay, that was pretty favorable dice. Oh, not bad on the return though.
Yeah, you got pretty good return hits there. Since you placed your fighters in the positions that you did, I can't really keep those infantry there. I have to pull them back. Might have slight odds on West Russia, but I'm just going to leave them there and hope I get lucky, which is always a great strategy.
Sure.
Placing 3 artillery and Caucasus to give a little bit more teeth to any stack if he wants to do one in Ukraine. I'll be able to hit it harder.
I don't think I can. No, I don't. I don't think it's there for me. Um,
I'd also, if it were a ranked match, be using a calculator on every single stack and that sort of thing. And I'm kind of playing a little loose and free right now.
yeah, it's just a friendly. I am gonna. Blitz this though. I think I'm going to use. I mean, I know that if I don't have to even run the calculator. I know that I can. I think I can win this. I mean, if I put everything in there, I think it wins. I mean, it's got to be strong. Yeah, it's strong.
Yeah, I think it does win pretty strongly.
Mm. Did he take off on you? think something like that makes sense. Maybe use the battleship as a hit too. This way. Cancel this transport for a second. I want to think about this for a second. Maybe I don't send this infantry either. Let's see. I think I'll do it just like that instead. Save that infantry back. Maybe I can use him somewhere a little bit more strategically valuable. I'm going to go with this. Okay. That worked out for us there.
Yeah, this was probably a mistake on my part.
You gotta hit. I still think my odds are pretty good here. Oh, especially with those infantry hits. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 3 infantry. You even hit above average, and I hit way below average. I think even if I got average hits, it would be pretty crushing for you. Let me plug it into a calculator. It should say you have 6 tanks surviving.
Well, I got 8 tanks surviving.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard. I mean, you have. I don't. Without the planes, I don't know if you have enough to hit that, but you might.
No, I think I can safely concede this game. I think that the 2 infantry start is. I think I also made a mistake from not calculating it out to see what the West Russia odds were. And I think you got even better odds than that.
Yeah, I definitely got better on the first initial attack. I got 3 infantry that hit out of 7. That's above average. Well, that was fast, right?
Yeah, it's I played that West Rush. I should have put it into the calculator to see what the odds were, but the 2 infantry start is just quite brutal.
Do you want to try? You want to start a new game, or do you have
Usually,
time, or do you? I mean, I know it's a work night.
yeah, you can start a new game.
All right, we'll do that. Go ahead and forfeit. I'll go smoke a cigarette, and then I'll come back in and we'll start a new game. I'll be right back. I'll just set it up now. This way you can take your turn while I'm outside smoking a cigarette. This way. Let's see. Create custom game.
Yeah, really bad early Russia or Germany can just absolutely decide the game, decide the pace of the game.
I could tell people all the time, and said, it boggles my mind when you see some of these, traditional these OGs playing this game where they have like 50 wins and 1 loss. It's like, how is it possible that you never ran into a situation where you had like the worst freaking dice ever, and how do you consistently win that many games? It boggles my mind. But anyway, I'll let you take your turn. I will be right back, and then I'll take my turn.
You can only win that consistent if you're playing people much weaker than you. Or get really lucky. Huh. I think I might actually retreat with this. One less tank to Caucasus. What? I mean, one less tank to Caucasus and one more to West Russia. I don't understand what you're talking about. The riskier battle of the two is the Ukraine battle, is the one that's a lot more volatile. West Russia blows up in your face far less often than Ukraine does, and the penalty for Ukraine blowing up is also much higher. Can I send this AA down there? I think I'm pretty darn safe in Caucasus. Send it to help India. You have to send absolutely everything you have to Ukraine. You cannot skimp on Ukraine.
All right, what do we got here? Okay, so above average in West Russia. I see you've pulled out of Ukraine. You left me my plane this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think when I have the artillery left over, I thought I'd try pulling back as Russia. That way, be a little stronger. Can maybe even get a plane purchase my next turn.
Yeah, and the reason, okay, so as opposed to last turn, because last turn you had the same left over, but the reason you did that is because of the poor West Russia, but you had a very decent West Russia here. That's why you pulled back. So we've got a game here,
because
folks.
if I had like 5 infantry or 5 infantry or less in West Russia, I would have committed.
Right.
Because I wouldn't have enough to defend your. You'd be able to send extra tanks, 4 planes.
Totally understand.
And I also barely have enough units to contest a Ukraine stack if he choose.
I don't think I have enough. I mean, you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, maybe. Well, it's tight.
I mean, I have 6 tanks, 3 artillery. I didn't run a calculator, but
it would be an epic battle.
I have enough to crush it,
2,
and I definitely would go for
4,
it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 against 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, not gonna stack Ukraine. I think I'll just take that plane and be happy that I got one. And plan for the future.
Yeah, it really is nice having that extra plane as Germany.
Yeah, it is.
I very rarely pull out of Ukraine. Very, very rarely do it because that plane just gives it makes landing in Germany harder. It makes trading the bajillion territories allies are landing harder.
Mm-hmm.
It just gives Germany a lot more flexibility.
It does. Oh, we got Transjordan free this time. Let's see if we can complete the round robin here. Oh, he does hit with the sub. I hate when that sub hits. Oh my God.
It is huge.
Still think we might be able to pull it off, though. Those dice. Well, okay. Now that's a perfect example of if I did the 5-1 there, I probably wouldn't. You probably might have come out. Well, I still might, but I probably would have lost a plane. I think.
Or 2, like that. Then that would be you attacking with 1 sub the first turn instead of 2, and
right.
Yeah, the battleship might have even survived, and that's just the start of a tragedy when that when that battleship survives. And that means the transport, UK 2 transports right from the first round.
We all know that.
You're in for a rough game.
Yes, sir. I think I'm going to pull back. I think I'm going to pull back 2 dudes. I'll leave 1 there. take the A gun up here. This way we can pull this infantry. One of these. Do I want to do it like that? Yeah, I think I do want them all there, actually.
Ironically for me, the turn 1 Germany attack that scares me the most is Ukraine. Because if that AA hits 1 or 2 of your planes, it makes a monster difference in how the game turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Monster difference.
Wait, say that again?
I said the scariest fight for me, Germany 1, is attacking Ukraine. Because if the AA gets 1 or 2 of your planes,
Yeah.
you're in a horrible spot.
Yeah, I think I think that's pretty much the general consensus on the Discord too, is that the retake of Ukraine, depending on how many units are there, especially with that AA gun there, is a bitch for everybody. It's not just the average player.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like, I've had, like, every unit survive in Ukraine, and then they clear it and lose 1 infantry. And other times, like, they could lose 4, 5 infantry, 1 or 2 planes, and then you're in Pain Town.
6, that should be fair. Should be enough. IPC, really IPC negative if you went after Northwest. That's fine with me.
IPC negative, that's a 1-round kill.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to send all your planes, you know. Still gonna send just 2 infantry to Italy, though. I think that's fair. I think I can live with that. All right. So 42. So I still got the same 42, but the game is much closer now. Let's see what chat's saying. So Sebastian's asking you, Blacktide, what do you think about sending 1 tank less to Caucasus from the I think he meant Ukraine, and 1 more to West Russia?
I talked to him earlier. I said Ukraine is the battle that blows up in your face the most is Russia.
Yeah.
And you never want to cut anything from Ukraine.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that.
And because if you fail Ukraine and I'm your opponent, unless you have 9 units living in West Russia, or 8 or 9, I'm probably going to win 90-95% of the games or more from there.
Yep.
That's assuming you're a top tier player. So that's not good.
I would agree with that. Oh, did we get something? What did we kill? The aircraft carrier?
Yeah, well, you hit and I didn't on the first round, so I was... I sacked the plane or the bomber?
Bomber usually here. Come on, another hitback, baby! Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's fine with me. 22 to 20?
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Oh, well, count the transport, yeah. I know, I actually do it too. Like I said, I'm with you. Like, I love to kill that German battleship with the UK round 1. I don't care if I lose 2 planes. Obviously, I don't want to, but it's that important to me.
It's very important for me to win Transjordan as well without you getting 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm. That's true too.
Okay. When I first started playing, I always forgot that infantry in South Africa and the Australian transports.
Yep. The South African infantry, yes, for sure. Oh, okay? So you still went after France anyway? Okay. I'm not a big fan of this move, but I understand where you're coming from.
Well, I have all of my. I mean, even though you have 6 fighters, I didn't lose my C Zone 10 or my C Zone 13. So I have a big ass navy here. I have
Hmm.
2, 4, 6. I have
So,
6 boats here.
yep. Well, 4 boats, but yeah, I get you.
Or sorry, 6 units I can defend.
Yeah, I stand to lose about 4 planes in a battle like that, and that's something I don't think I'm willing to do.
For 1 transport.
Yeah, it's not. It's certainly not worth it. But I think this is also going to be a KGF, so we're going to go with 3 transports, a tank, and 1 infantry. Or should I make it? Well, let's see. Yeah, 1 infantry. All right, let's go with that. I think I can do that, and this time, because of that, I am going to hit this. Where's that bomber? Or you lost the bomber. Okay, so I think we're going to be okay there. And we'll send the destroyer as well. That should win. Well, actually, let me send this plane here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. I am okay with this, I think. Did anything out of the norm there? All strong. No, it's funny, I'm actually having a beer and I never drink on Thursdays.
Does the day of the
Jesus.
week matter?
Huh? No, I don't usually drink during the week. Oh, I mean, occasionally. Maybe we should have only sent 1 plane to Burma, now that I'm looking at this. Oh, never mind.
Well,
Uh-oh, I need you to get a hit here. Don't don't surprise strike him here. Come on, get a hit. Oh, thank God. Oh my
can't
God.
surprise strike a plane. No, you fighter, you
Isn't
guys
it
either need to do a lot
isn't it
better
sad
or a
when you
lot
pray
worse.
that you
They did,
lose a fighter?
yeah, or miss. Like they did the worst, the absolute worst mix of hits and misses.
Right. Uh-oh. You got Burma this time.
Well, you've gotten some pretty sweet rolls thus far. I don't think I hit anything in Yunnan, right?
No, you didn't. And we got Onway, but for how much? For free.
For free.
And finally, this one, I like my odds of taking it, but I look at your retaking ability. You don't need those planes in any of those major battles in Europe. Oh, you got a hit back. Okay. Now it makes that even worse. Well, I could, even if you do take it, it'd be fairly easy for me to take that back. So, all right. Now, how many planes can we actually put here? 2, 3. This carrier's going to go there.
That was a pretty good Japan turn.
1, 2. I think I'm going to keep the battleship with that plane. Put that there as well. Yeah, not bad. I'll take it. think I'm gonna do it like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That C-Zone 61 looks pretty safe to me. Got to put this guy up here. Don't gotta stop that incursion by the British,
Yeah,
French
you can hit
Indochina.
Season 61 with one fighter.
Yeah.
Pretty safe.
Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. That's the thing. That's another thing too. When I like blitzing when you're playing with like somebody who plays, fairly quickly like you do. In a 1v1. I mean, the game goes really quick.
Yeah, well, the early turns are always really simple.
Right.
You only change up what you're doing if something weird happens.
Hey, Bonk CC, nice to see you again. Thanks for coming out. I know it's in the middle of the week. Didn't really expect a lot of people. I thought I'd stream it, Any chance you get a chance to watch a Blacktide video? I think most people are pretty okay with that.
This instance, I don't think I want to go for the Morocco, because you have a shit ton of planes, and C-Zone 8 isn't terribly viable. Let me change my defense profile. I only have U.S. submerge on the first turn.
Yeah.
I want to include the bomb.
I think next season when I play the Allies, I think I'm going to experiment with that C-Zone 53 submerge thing. I've never really been a big fan of it.
Well, the thing is usually you're going to lose all your shit no matter what, and you can clear the leftovers easily.
Mm-hmm.
So might as well keep the sub alive, right?
Oh, you said the battleship to that. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What'd you buy?
Why not? What else is it going to do?
Oh, get a little closer to the Atlantic, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see, maybe I'll send the tank here. Send this guy up here.
So you're primed to take all three of those bordering territories here, which is pretty interesting.
Bordering Oh, Germany. I only plan to take 2.
Okay. Karelia,
Yeah,
Ukraine?
I was thinking about what I wanted to do on my turn during your turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about now. I don't anticipate what you're going to attack.
Surprised you didn't take that 3B transport, but maybe you're planning to take it with the Germans? Or leave that peaceful guy alive?
Oh, the 1 in 34, that's what the bomber's for. Possibly.
Yeah. Let's see here. I like to take Buryatia whenever I can. It always slows down the Japanese a ton.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I can do it.
3, 4, 5.
Gotta look at the placement of your fighters to make sure you can't hit that poor, lonely fighter when it lands.
A couple of hitbacks here would be real nice.
Ooh.
Okay, okay.
Ooh, that sucks a lot. Wow.
Oh, big time Buryatia defense.
Yeah, I think that was like an 8% result for you.
Yeah. So much so that you actually might have to bring that Russian back into Yakut to protect that fighter.
Yeah, I absolutely am. Yeah, I was slated as 9. If I committed all the way, I was slated as 99% to win.
Yeah, I would have given you that too.
But that's what happens. You know, it's a dice game.
Well, it's what I love about
Dice
the game. It's
happen.
also what I hate about the game. It's an odd thing to say, but it's true. It's that because your bad luck seems to happen when you least expect it. I also like the idea of toying with this Russian AA gun too down into India. I kind of like that move.
Yeah, it frees up UK to send more units to support Russia. You know,
Yeah.
and Russians usually don't need that AA gun. So since I retreated, I figured might as well put it to work, and that'll probably allow me to defend India even lighter than usual.
Well, let's see here now. What does this look like?
Implausible.
I think it's probably unlikely. It says unlikely. Thing is, though, you're going to get to my tanks before I get to yours. That's the problem I'm having with this. And if you kill one of these
Yeah,
planes, it goes from unlikely to implausible. So I'm going to call this battle off.
yeah. I put that one into the calculator, and
Oh, you
it
did?
was pretty.
Yeah, we're not
Oh yeah,
playing. Yeah, we're not playing Friday Night Blitz rules here, so that's fine.
yeah.
Well,
I put it, and on average, that fight is if you full commit. Wait, is that right? Yeah, if you full commit, it should be. Really, it said unlikely? Did I miss something?
yeah, it says unlikely.
Yeah, 5 infantry, 9 tanks, 7 planes. Yeah, it said it should be a 56 IPC negative fight for you. Why would it show unlikely? It should be implausible. Huh.
Well,
I guess 21 units versus 23? Yeah, I don't know why it would show that as unlikely. Kind of weird.
let's do that for now. That should win. Don't see any other attacks on my end. So we'll go with that. Actually, I'm gonna maybe bring this extra infantry along with me for the ride. We'll figure out if we want to if
Yeah,
we want to
failing
stack.
to take France
I mean, I
sucks.
could use the bomber on the transport, but I think it's better to hit West Russia with it. I mean, I don't know. What can that transport do? How can that transport hurt me?
Yeah, I guess you're probably right with West Russia because you'd have to stack Bellow if you wanted to use your planes.
Mm,
Stacking Bellow doesn't necessarily achieve very much.
no, it doesn't.
Can you
Yeah,
even stack
I
Bellow?
think I'm gonna let that
But
transport live.
the boy that lived, Voldemort, he's coming for you.
Oh, West
That's
Russia's getting
nice.
dice all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's 2 IPCs, especially early IPCs and units are so valuable.
Oh,
Every little extra hitback or territory fail makes an enormous difference.
agreed.
Because advantages early game tend to snowball. It may not
Oh my
seem like a big
goodness.
deal.
Jeez, dude, you're 100% hitbacks.
Yeah, I take we take those.
Of course you do. Jomel, you behaving yourself? Alright, well, we gotta keep him there. We gotta put one here. Yeah.
Then again, I kind of got diced pretty hard on the Buryatia.
Yeah, it's just
That's a
payback. That was
nasty
just
one.
definitely a payback for sure.
Losing 3 infantry to kill 1.
Let's see. Make sure my defense profile is set up correct here. Okay, it is. Don't want any cruiser transport trying to take out my AA gun. Now, I like the AA gun here. Here's good. How many tanks do I need here? So I got 2, 3. You know what? I'm just going to send a single AA gun to France. I mean, if you want to take it with the U.S. and hit it maybe with the British first, that's fine. I think I would risk that. So instead, I'm more in favor of a Poland stack. Just trying to figure out how many. I'm not using a calculator, but 9, 10, 11 plus 6 is 17 against your 17, 18, 19, 21. I think that's pretty good. Maybe add 1 tank. I could put the planes there as well. Yeah, that's probably going to be safe. Let's put the tanks here. And then we'll leave everything else the way it is. Actually, I think I have too many tanks there. Yeah, I'm going to put him there as well. So that's at 18, 19, 20. Against your 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yep, I think I'll take those odds. Now you do have 6 tanks and 2 fighters that can hit Karelia, but I think that's pretty safe as well. All right.
Yeah, Karelia is pretty safe, I would agree.
Well, I'm not digging it, but it is what it is.
What, you think I'm going to hit it with 6 tanks?
Well, no, but I
An
mean,
infantry and an artillery?
stranger things have happened. 41.
Right.
I'm going backwards. All right, UK, you take your turn. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette, put the headset down, let the chat can listen in. So if you want to point stuff out that you're doing, remember they're still watching. So I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Well, what am I thinking here? Do I want to buy an extra transport is the question. No, I don't think I particularly do. I'll just buy more land units than I can actually use, because I have 3 transports elsewhere, and they'll get here eventually. Okay, since he was kind enough to leave an AA gun there, I will hit it. Question is, if I want to add a fighter. I think I do. If I want to add 2 fighters is the question. I think I will. If he hits, it sucks, but capturing France is worth a lot of IPCs, and I would genuinely love to do that. Let's see how these fights turn out. Sucks losing that extra fighter. Really sucks losing that extra fighter in India. I'm gonna have to play a little tighter because of that. Ah, shit, he got a hit. Ugh. I think I have to continue. Well, that was a nightmare fight. Oh, he got a fighter. I failed. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. That was expensive. Oh, I failed this too. Ugh. Wretched, rancid dice. Alright, I was originally intending to maybe camp out Egypt, but that plan is 100% gone after I not only failed to kill the French Indo-Thailand unit, I also lost my own. So, really awful stinky dice. Oh, I don't really even have anywhere to send this fighter, do I? Doesn't have any good places to land. That's how it goes.
Oh, he didn't attack France? Okay. Oh, you didn't even attack, Did you attack French Indochina? Oh, wait. Wait, what happened there?
It was a tragedy.
Did you attack France?
I did attack France, and it
Oh,
didn't turn out very
no!
well.
What did you send? What?
I sent everything,
Oh,
and I got
boy.
nothing. I failed every attack I made. I
Okay.
failed French Indo. I failed France.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, that's yeah. I would be, I'd be raging right now. But you're so reserved though. All right. Well, that helps a lot for me.
Yeah, you traded. God, you took how many? You traded 20 units for 2, for an AA and an infantry. That's pretty good when you're on the defense.
How do I want to do this? Because India might be on the table here. We got
Yeah, I was originally gonna stack Transjordan, but then I said, well, I
so few planes.
gotta
That's the
pull
problem.
out.
I think the problem is the Allies have so few planes that can help them, and if you want to send, you're going to have to position some tanks maybe to possibly defend India.
Yeah, failing French Indo gave you an extra units as well.
Kind of like that. I'm actually going to buy an industry here. I know it puts me down logistically a little bit, but I think I'm going to go 6 infantry and an industry. I think that's the correct buy.
Oh, I thought you were going for an India timing.
Nah. I think I'm like I said, I'm not down. So
Well, especially after that UK attack, I'd probably say you're up.
right, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, if I would have lost that, then I would have had to divert some dudes to that. The tanks are out of range of Sinkang and Szechuan, so I can safely put these guys there, I think. I could possibly attack this with planes and an infantry. What does that look like? Oh, I can't even reach. Oh, I can't even reach with the planes. Well, it doesn't look good though. I don't have the planes.
Well, I think it looks good.
Yeah, I bet. So we'll non-combat those guys in. Let's see. That's gonna be the extent of my attacks. Wow. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. Well, this tank is gonna go here as well. All right. don't have enough to hit Alaska. Alright. I'm going to take one of these transports here. Oh, God, I hate this thing. These guys can all come down. To here. Now, these fighters. I guess they can go here. Oh no, oh yeah, what am I doing? Duh. Okay, hold on. Something like that. That's a little better, I think. I think he might be a little leery attacking 1 against 2 with a fighter these days. With the way things have been going over here. A little gun shy. Where's that sub? There it is. Okay, I see it.
Especially after that whipping I got in the UK turn.
Yeah. Put the A there. 6 dudes here. That'll give us an opportunity to possibly send a transport free next turn to see what he can do. 37. Only 10 points ahead, with the U.S. not even taking its turn yet, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm liking the way it looks.
I originally planned to take Norway with the US, but sometimes your plans just can't keep up with the changes.
Right. Should get France now.
I plan to.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm just saying, I'm pulling for you, man. I'm pulling for you.
I sure hope so. I will be. If I fail France again, then this is the beginnings of a Greek tragedy.
The Greek tragedy.
All right. Bomber can't really hit anything. You got a little too much muscle over there, and I think that's about it. You just make sure that transport isn't going to Sea Zone 14. I hate it when that happens.
Oh, right, yeah.
I
I don't usually make those mistakes anymore, Blacktide. I used to when I first started playing this game.
Where do I want to take this transport? Do I want to go after Norway? I think they'll just land more units. Well, yeah, I think I actually do have to land more down there. Land that bomber there to force you to be honest in defending Sea Zone 61.
I left you the bait in 62. If you want to land your fighters in Yakut, or your Russian fighter in Yakut.
Yakut? Let me figure out where Yakut is. Why would I land my Russian fighter there?
Well, to kill the transport.
Oh. Yeah, that is a possibility. Let me see. 1, 2, 3.
Not really. You can't really block.
I just value the thing is if I take even if I do that, I guess I could land the U.S. fighter.
You'd have to do it now, yeah, yeah. But then
but then you'd have a
I've still got
a
3
fighter,
infantry and a bomber and a tank that can hit that.
and a fighter, yeah. But I don't think it's worth. Russian planes are worth just such a premium that I really don't like sacrificing them or risking it. Because let me see. Yeah, it'd probably be dead. Yeah. What does the calculator say that would be? Against 3, 1. Oh. That's 44%. Yeah, maybe that is. But then I'd have to give up attacking with the Russian fighter. No, I don't think it's worth it. I'd have to give up attacking with the other fighter.
I agree. I wouldn't. I was just pointing it out there. To answer Sebastian's question there, maybe put the game on follow player. Well, you can't. I don't really like doing that because it tends to do that glitch, where it kind of. I don't like doing that. But I see what you're saying.
One of my transports not unload. Oh no, it already unloaded.
Nothing is guaranteed. That's for sure.
Maybe I'll just put that second one in. Maybe put that second transport down in Africa. Here, it never rains there.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Except during the rainy season.
It never rains. Never means never. I didn't listen to the end of the song.
And it does.
Uh-huh. Okay. One, two, three. I'm calculating if I want to land the plane on Vologda to defend my Russian fighter. Should be safe there.
Vologda. You said Russian fighter?
Yeah.
You're going to put a Russian fighter in Vologda?
I don't really have much of a choice. If I want to use it this turn, which I do.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're going to attack French West? Or sorry, Soviet Far East?
Yep.
Okay, I gotcha.
That's the only thing I can attack with it. And I will. I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive trading with Russia than I might otherwise be. Because I really want to grind Germany down and just not allow them to get big stacks to prevent US drops.
Got it.
And since I did a retreat with Ukraine, I have a little bit more muscle than I might otherwise have. But again, that also means there's a little bit more muscle left for Germany as well. Do I want to try to defend Novo? Let me make sure you can't just tank blitz and take me out in Russia. You can hit me at most 4 planes, 5 planes, 1 tank.
Oh, you bought an extra plane. Wow. Okay. Super aggressive.
Yeah, I think I'm strong enough to be able to afford it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just, well, yeah, I bought an extra plane. Let me plug that into the calculator. I won't make that same mistake twice.
Calculator schmalculator.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I'll just do it this way. I think I'm going to full load. On Ukraine. Okay. It's my wife. I'll be right back.
No, take your time, man. All right. Well, I'm going to force the issue. For now. Attack this as well. Maybe something like that. I think that works for me. That does not work for me. Okay, that's what I knew. Something was up there. Something was afoot. What we got here? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19, plus planes. I guess 10, 15, 21, 22, 23. I think we're going to be okay there. But I don't need to actually hit this. Not yet. So let's use this here as well. Of course, the alternative is I could stack bellow. Temporarily stack bellow. But I don't think I need to. I think I kind of want to force this battle if he wants to take it. I think he said he's into the idea. Oh, we've got this extra plane here. Hold on, let's maybe I'll use a calculator. No, I'm not going to use it. So it's actually 10 at 2, which is 2 hits. 5 is 1. It's 2, 3. He's got 9. 7 hits. He doesn't really get to my tanks. I got planes that I can put there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess we'll figure that out. I'm okay with this. We'll get these Japanese fighters in position where they can help out as well. Hope I send everything the correct direction. He had a 100% hitback rate last time. It's not going to be this time. It's very important for the Germans to kill Russians as profitably as can be. So far, so good. On the border towns. It's the big one. Oh. Hello. Okay, all right. Not easy to take back with only 1 transport is the UK there. Did he buy one? He only has 1, right? Yeah. He's got this one. I can't reach. Okay, so we want, I think we want to bring the AA gun this way. I'm going to offer these up to him. He has nothing to really hit me with here. I like the bomber there. I put 1 plane here. What is this? 13, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. What did I say he could bring? 15, 21, 22, 23, 24. I got too many guys here. I got too many planes there. So let's bring a couple back. I can go there.
Okay, I'm back. Up, still there?
Yep, I am. Five, 6, 7. 2 play 2, so you can hit with. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. Send 1 more back there. Yeah, I think that's okay. All right, good here, good here. He's got the med shuck if he wants it. Well, maybe not quite.
Medchuck against 6, 7 planes.
Well, I don't think that they can all reach. I need them in Karelia temporarily, so don't think I can do that.
Russia's a little scary.
But I am willing to give you that battle in France if you want to take it. I want to give myself some teeth and. All right. 42 again. I'll take that. 8-point lead. Yeah, the desync glitch. Okay, well, you know what? I'll take a break and I will actually put it on follow player. And so they can follow you. What'd you buy?
Follow me.
Hopefully it doesn't glitch, but if it does, that's fine. So I'll be right back, guys.
We'll move here so I can defend when the US wants to attack. Norway. I think that's about it. About it. All the fighters missed. But we got it. Alright. Lost this last time for nothing. Well, we got revenge. Let's move back. Bombers not in range. Let's see, can it hit 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can hit C zone 13. Maybe I'll put that fellow there. I think I'm going to be stacking West Russia for a little bit. So we'll move the planes down towards India. Probably just move the tank down into India, so if he fails Burma, I can have some blitz threat. See, where are his planes? He can hit with 5, 6 planes. Bomber. 2 battleships, and I will have...
What's your favorite? Megatron? Yeah, that's pretty good one. Yeah. Everybody knows how that is.
Super whole lot extra, but it should be enough to make it.
Okay.
Unattractive fight. Maybe I'll send one less to Caucasus. One extra to well, actually no, hold on, I didn't include the tank. Should make it conscionable. All right, there we go.
Okay. Well, we've got 37 to spend. I do want to get that 5th transport, and then how many dudes as I can buy? Dun dun dun. that's it for me for attacks. Yep. Bomber's doing bomber things. Oh, come on. Is this going to be one of those 100% hitbacks again? Okay.
Just a farting contest?
More like a pissing contest, really, in Novosibirsk, and you won.
I'll take those. I don't mind if my my victories are unjust. I will accept them nonetheless.
Right? I think both battleships can go there. We'll leave these guys here. 1, 2, 3. Looks pretty safe to me. Oh, that's a bomber down there. Okay, hang on now. 1, 2, 3. Maybe just send one battleship. Oh, he's got 3 dudes here, doesn't he? I think I can spare one. We don't have any turns to move. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. I don't like that sub there. I don't like that sub in 52. It's a little bit annoying. But
52? That's
yeah,
the point?
the sub you have in 52, it's kind of annoying me a little bit, but
Well, that sub is probably never going to attack anything the entire game.
I know, but it's I'm gonna have to at some point chase it away.
Oh, it likes to play hard to get.
It's like my wife.
All right. many transports can I support? Sending out. So I need 6. I need 8. I think this is the... I think I'll cut 1 transport. All right. Just feels so empty as the U.S. You're like, shouldn't I be doing more than this?
I always get that feeling with the U.S. Sometimes I feel like I'm not even really doing anything, substantial until round 5.
Uh-huh. Especially since I had to screw up my logistics to bail out, do the France bailout.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
Oh! Actually, that's actually more important. Just killing those American infantry was a big deal. I don't even care about keeping the territory.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what are the odds of that?
Not very good.
What are the odds? I feel like that should be a catchphrase of Axis and Allies.
Yeah, what are the odds of that?
That actually really changes my plans.
Well, what it means is you're going to have to dedicate a fighter to that, and I know you didn't want to do that.
Yeah, well, I wore. Man, that was such a low odds of not taking it. That's why I used both of them.
The good news is you have the
But
Novo guy to sort of make up for it a little bit.
well, I wanted to stack Ukraine, but I'm gonna have to use the calculator now instead of
Maybe we should have had a rule
eyeballing
no
things.
calculators.
Well, if you want to play at a high
No, no,
level,
no. I'm. This is
it's
not Friday Night
potential.
Blitz. It's completely informal. This is a friendly. I'm not using it because I just want to play faster. But I mean, trust me, if I felt as though there was a legitimate reason for using one, I would definitely use it. Thanks to everybody in the chat that came out tonight. We had 27 people watching there at once. That's pretty good. Don't forget to like, guys, if you haven't liked already. I can't tell. It doesn't show me in real time. So if you guys take a moment and hit the like button, that'd be great.
Put them all in Eastern. Alright. Lots of infantry. So here's the deal.
So guys that are watching, if you're like, this is where the access needs to be patient as a player. Oh, still stacking Ukraine. Okay.
Just gets a little dicier.
Can you afford to do that?
Well, now I have to. What?
I'm just looking at the numbers here. I don't. Geez, that's pretty tight.
Well, I'm doing my moves first, and I'm calculating it after.
Got it. Got it.
So let's see how it goes. You have 9 to 10. Let's see, can your fighters reach? They can. I will have 4, 4, 6, 3. 1. Nowhere near enough. Okay. Okay. Nowhere near enough. Let me make sure. Let me double check how safe I will be now. 8. 9 infantry. 5 artillery. 3 planes. Still not that safe. Wait.
You have 5 planes.
Oh, yeah, 5 planes, yeah. Okay, super safe here. Yeah. I had a whole plan where I was going to be able to stack Ukraine, but
I saw it.
the U.S. not taking Kazakh. Well, yeah, that's the thing, you know. What do they say? A plan lasts until first contact with the enemy.
Well, I think it was Mike Tyson said everybody has a plan to get punched in the mouth. It's a pretty true statement, actually.
Are you really going to do this?
Ooh. Oh.
Yeesh!
I
got a mountain of gold over those.
Can't complain. I took three of the allies out.
Yeah, with a bunch of planes. Do I want to retreat or not? No, I think I'll push through. I need to trade Germany down a little bit.
Oh, I was hoping to get a hit back there. Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
It certainly would.
Oh. A little aggressive.
Sorry, this protagonist, like everyone in this world, has a unique special ability. She couldn't figure out what hers was, but she's decided that she's figured it out.
Evoking pity. Oh, Yuki doesn't like that ability.
Well, she's a step ahead of me.
That's Yuki's special ability too.
I tell her I'm with Alanis Morissette. I like the lyric nobody's quite figured out just yet.
I've no idea what that's from.
Alanis Morissette, the singer?
Never heard of him.
Well, it's a she. What kind of music do you like, Blacktide?
I don't listen to that much music. I guess I like instrumentals, like Two Steps from Hell, probably one of my favorite bands.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, they usually just have kind of like epic instrumental music.
My son likes that stuff too, the orchestral stuff. All right, what do I need to defend France? Do I even want to?
Yeah, that failed France attack bought you so much space from the UK. It caused you to have Norway an extra turn. Lost the UK planes. Didn't have to send units to retake it.
Well, I mean,
it was a big momentum
you have
shift.
Here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can hit that with 1, 2, 3, 7. It's a pretty decent sized prize. Ooh, I'm actually tempted to hit C Zone 6. Let me, okay, I'm going to use a calculator real quick, guys. Sorry. I want to check this out. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
It's almost certainly IPC positive. You'd be hitting it with seven units for 6.
Yeah, this is the one I like right here. So I got, what, 6 fighters and a bomber against, you have...
You're right back.
2 destroyers. You don't have a cruiser. Carrier. 2 fight, or does he have a cruiser? Oh, he does. Oh, oh, this one came up from. Okay, all right. So 2, 3, 4. Does have a cruiser. All 10,000 times. Pure luck. Axis and Allies 1942. Run. 78.9%, and the chances of me. I've got a 20% chance to come out of that with 2 fighters and a bomber. He's got a 6.87% chance of surviving with a fighter. So let me ask myself. Well, I should have. Well, if I was contemplating that, I should have probably thought about buying a fighter. But is this worth it? If I killed that, he can't go north. I guess he kind of still could. How long is it going to take for you guys to get there? Not long.
Back.
Yeah, no, I was just running the calc on C-Zone 6. I got almost an 80% chance to win it outright, survive with 2 fighters and a bomber. But you have a 7% chance of surviving with a fighter. Is the prize worth it for just 2 transports? I don't think it is. Although it is positionally. And that's the part that I'm fighting with right here. But here's the thing though, if I do that, you have how much to spend? 31. I think you could replace your fleet quite easily, but you'd
Well,
have
I don't have to place a fleet at all. I have the U.S.
Well, you'd have to. Well, then you wouldn't have any kind of fleet autonomy. But all right, let me do what.
Yeah, it's an interesting attack.
It is. I haven't decided profitable yet. I haven't decided yet.
But it's very high variability. Blitzing the 0 IPC territory.
Well, just from a tactical standpoint, you don't have a landing spot. That's the only reason.
That's true. That's true. It does make sense. It just looks a little funny.
Yeah, I know. I think I am going to attack this now. I do want the bomber down here, so I'm going to send it down here. These 2 dudes can go here. 2 can go here, and these 2 can go here. I'm not going to attack C-Zone 6. And the reason for that, chat, is because it's a very high-risk battle, and I think I'm not losing the game. So, yeah, it does mean I have to put a little bit more in France if I want to hold it, which I can. So I'm not super worried about it. Although he does have now, what has he got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 that can hit France. Yeah, I think I can defend it. Methinks I can. So let's go with this. Oh, come on, man.
Back.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I think we're both getting nailed with hitbacks. We really are. Did I send enough here? I hope I did. Just barely.
If I don't hit back, then it makes you look pretty good.
Okay. I think I am going to defend this.
I think you rolled pretty well there.
14. That should do that. These guys going to go here. One of these guys is going to go there. Force him to use a bomber or a fighter, or come in there. Well, I don't know if you can come in there. No, you can't go in there. These guys have to go back here. I think Germany's fine. You bring 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7. Make 7 to Berlin, but what do you got to follow up with? Just 1, 2? Send the A gun there. Maybe not quite as many planes. One plane each. That should do it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22, 29 against your 16, 22, 23, 24, 25. Plenty. 16, 17 in France is plenty. I think I can even send a couple out, actually. You could, can you go in there? I don't think you can go in there. Well, maybe you can. Well, if he does that, then you can't take Finland, so we'll send 2 out here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Follow up with 1. I think I might be leaving myself a little light in Berlin.
I have 1 transport in range.
Well, I know it's not that. It's that I mean, I guess yeah. I mean, there's no 1, 2. There's
yeah.
I'm getting a little paranoid. I guess I don't know. Yeah, you're not
I can hit with two land units, and then I can hit it with 1 infantry and a bomber with the U.S.
I get it. Well, technically, 2 fighters if you take Baltic. Well, you can't take Baltic. You're right.
Yeah, I can't take Baltic and 2-1 punch.
What was I thinking?
You've been traumatized.
I have been. All right, not bad. 189 to 192, and I desynced, but we're back. Oh, it's 191 to 192. Oh, the game is actually almost tied, and British haven't even gone yet. What's going on here? That's because all that hardware you got, all that flying hardware you have.
Yeah. Wish I didn't lose it earlier, but that's how it goes sometimes.
All right, I'll follow player, smoke half cigarette, I'll be right back.
Where can this bomber hit? All right, I think that's about it for this turn. Get the transports in the right zone. Favorable. Good, 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 good. Always want to trade with Germany as the UK over Japan because you don't get the IPCs when you trade with you don't get the IPCs when you trade with the other side. Mm. Make sure India's safe.
Unfollow.
What can you hit it with? He can hit it with 7 infantry. 2 battleships. How many fighters? 5 fighters. I will have 9. 1. That should be pretty poor. All right.
Okay, so that's interesting. You sort of projected your U.S. move there.
But yeah, I mean, I did.
10, 11, 12, 13. I can hit it with 8, 9, 10.
But it's not like you can do anything about it. You don't
11,
have any Japanese
12,
planes in range, so by the time it's the US moves, there's not really any counterplay.
15, 16. What do you have there? What does that look like? It's mostly infantry though. Shit. 5, 6, 7. Actually, it's only 7. Seven infantry. 2 battleships. 4 fighters. Nah, that's not enough. Okay. I stack this? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got tanks. Then he wouldn't be able to hold it. Not yet. Not yet. But we can hit it. It's 10-2 to Novo this time. I know that infantry and Evenki's gonna hit back. I know it. I just know it. Not maybe let's try to let's try to
It'll only hit back if you bring one land unit.
we'll try to preserve the tank. One, 2, 3. Okay. I feel as though I'm missing something here. I don't know. Oh. All right. Oh boy.
Where are my hitbacks? I was promised 4 hitbacks minimum.
Mind your tone. Oh.
Well, that's 0-3.
Oh.
0-4.
Can't beat that.
I'd rather not.
Where's his bomber? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go sub hunting.
Oh, that was pretty brutal. I didn't get any hitbacks. The Russians are not happy about this.
Yeah, right? I actually think I want these planes in different spots. I think I want one plane here, one here, and this one here, actually. I also want a tank up there. And that should conclude this portion of today's episode of Sesame Street. What did I build? Oh, okay. Tanks in the rear. $43.
All right. Well.
Goodbye.
Let's wipe the Germans out of Africa once and for all here.
Ah. Oh, I didn't even see that. Triangulated on me. Hopefully
Yeah,
we get
I was a little worried that you'd land fighters there, so I was like zipping my mouth there.
I'd be. Well, you mean German fighters?
Japanese fighters.
Oh, they'd be out of place there. They'd be vulnerable.
Yeah, they'd be a bit out of place for sure. I don't think I have much else.
Come on, Germans need you to fight now.
Oh, the bomb!
Oh, baby, look at that. That was worth it.
Wow.
That was worth it.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Jesus. My Russians got 0 hitbacks, and then you pull that on me?
Hey, we're not done. We could do it in Libya, too. Germans are fighting for their lives. Come on, everybody. Oh!
Jesus. Wow, that was a huge value swing.
It's a dice game. That was a big, major value swing, though.
Yeah, you should have gotten 1 hit back, and you got 3. 4, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts.
It does. It leaves those Atlantic fleets a little precarious, somewhat. Well, you did kill the bomber. Dang.
Dang, what?
I just can't believe my luck on that one. That was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I miss everything as Russia, then you hit everything as Germany, and
yeah.
I was trying to take your infantry. You took a tank and 2 planes. Yowza. Okay, well, let's calculate the logistics.
Wow. I'm glad this is being recorded. Nobody would believe me.
Wow. Now, what are the? I guess what are the odds?
They less than 0.5% for sure.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I mean, I think the odds were that I think I killed a tank and a plane, maybe, but no way. I don't know.
No, you only had 6 total attack powers.
Yeah, I think I only 1 hit tops there.
1 was the average. And you get the 3 IPCs of both territories. Well, that's how she goes.
It's not devastating, though. I mean, it is devastating in a way, but it's
devastating.
It is, but I mean, it's not like Africa is going to be a problem for you.
Well, no, it's I just have so much less firepower. It's absolutely huge in the aspect that normally this is where you'd have to start abandoning France because I have those extra planes. I'd have 4 planes and a
Right.
bomber eyeing France.
Right. I
And
still might.
now,
I still might anyway. Actually.
now those planes are gone, and there's not a huge threat. Yeah, it's a huge value swing.
Game is actually officially tied though. After 4 rounds.
Ayya, 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 ayya.
Why is that? Can I ask why there's a lone transport in C Zone 2?
Give me a minute.
In
Once I'm
Greenland?
done with the fights, I'll take a look at it.
Just curious.
Remember, it was in Norway, and it just doesn't really have anywhere else to
Oh,
go.
it was in C Zone 6. Right. Gotcha. 10-4. I was just curious. It looks out of place.
Well, that's because it is out of place. Okay. I think...
Wow. Can you hold West Russia here?
I don't think I can. I don't think I can.
I actually think you can. Another round. It's tight. Well, it's tight, but let's see. What do you got? 8,
Maybe,
9, 10, 16.
but I'm not going to try. Maybe I could hold it, but I'm not going to try. Japan's starting to get a little scary here. I can't quite ignore it like I used to, especially after those U.S. fighters. I plan to help reinforce our missing in action. No one, if you know where those U.S. fighters are, please report it to
I
your,
thought they were last seen over the
local
Bermuda
agency.
Triangle.
Yeah, last seen over the Bermuda Triangle, saying, "Hey, bruh, watch this."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, do I want to add anything to Vologda? Maybe I'll add one. With how the Russian infantry had been hitting back, maybe that's not such a good idea. Let me double check. Do you have odds on that little infantry stack in Ukraine? I need to add one more to make sure you don't have odds.
Well, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5-on-5 in C Zone 3. Decent prize. Again, I don't think I'm losing, so I don't think I want to take that battle.
You'd have to buy an aircraft carrier to hit.
I would have to.
Zone 3,
Yeah, that's why I'm
possibly.
looking at it now, but I don't want to do that. Can I stack West Russia? Probably not. Can I do it with Japanese fighters is the question. We have 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 27. No, that's not happening. Okay, well, we're just going to buy 11 and 2. And we're going to take some stuff. I'm going to send an extra one from here. Try and win that.
Only wins here on out.
I think I would like to kill a tank if I can. I think I want West Russia, so I want to take it. Maybe use this fighter. Well, something like, well, you know, actually, It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think France is pretty safe. Yeah, I think I can hold France one more turn if I need to. I can actually hold it indefinitely if I need to, but I don't think I need to. Let's see what the computer says here. strong, unlikely Finland. Finland is unlikely. Yeah, it probably is unlikely.
Isn't
Right.
anything better than implausible means you're more likely to win than lose.
Yeah, I only want to kill Finland because of the tank. And I could improve my odds, obviously, if I went. But I don't want Americans killing Germans. I think I'm okay with not even actually hitting that. I think instead, well, now you do have a presence in Berlin. Hang on a second here. Just one there, and we'll take one of these fighters up there. See how that works out.
Where's my redemption hitbacks after that Egypt attack? Where's justice?
Right there.
There's some justice. Unfortunately, killing 2 infantry versus killing 2 planes in a tank is a little different, but I'll take
That's
it.
why you send 3 folks in a game like this where defensive dice are just hitting back. Well, I mean, I think it's slightly in my favor in that case. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. You're catching up.
Well, I think it's been about, the dice have been about even, but the thing is when I got the bad dice on much more expensive fights,
Right.
like Egypt and France.
Right.
So.
All right. So, okay, I can't really complain about that.
Yeah, I think you've gotten better than you've received, or you've taken better than you've received this
I
game.
think I would generally agree with that. I've got to be a little bit careful about Berlin, though, if I want to continue to stack France, and I do want to stack France. I want to challenge. I want you to take that battle. I really do. I really, really do.
If you give me good enough odds, I'll do it.
Well, I'm not about to do that. All right, I can live with this.
I'm pretty glad at this point in time I have 3 Russian fighters. They really help out.
Do I want some punchback here? I got enough artillery there. I'll put these 2 here. $39. Now we're in the 30s. Tight game. Tight game. What's chat saying about it? Not much. Paul says it's fun hearing you guys communicate during the game. Oh, thanks, man. I will follow player and go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, Blacktide. Maybe you shouldn't roll so fast because they can't. Because when they're trying to watch the battles, you're done the battle by the time they actually get to see anything.
Right.
But I'm not gonna jump on your cadence. It seems to be working. Well, maybe it's not working for you. Maybe you should slow it down a bit. I'll be right back.
Good opportunity to hit Baltic. I can't say no to that. I think I will cut my land unit drops in order to hit Baltic and get a bomber. Let's see, I'll be short. I will be short next round if I do so. Maybe instead of a bomber, I'll just get an extra fighter. That will be close enough. Maybe I should take Kazakh. Maybe I should take Kazakh, because if I don't... Does he have odds on Caucasus? Let's see. No, he shouldn't have odds on it. Alright. maybe it's better to take fewer battles that are very likely to win than more that have a high failure chance. Good. Have to make sure. I don't want him to hit Persia either. Yeah, I think it's better to hit this. Versus bomber. This bomber can't hit the U.S. unit, so that's good. Wait, let me check that bomb. Where's that bomber? No, it can't hit the Navy. Ah, not enough planes to make everything safe. Really don't want to hit Kazakh. Is there a reason? Yeah, but then he'll just hit Persia and life will suck.
Yeah, I thought you might hit Baltic. I wanted to send an AA gun there. I just couldn't spare one, really. I guess I could have. Would you have hit it with the AA gun?
Well, you could have moved your tanks too, and from
No, I know.
Caucasus.
But I wanted to.
Australia.
I wanted to see if you
if
wanted
it was
to come in there.
IPC positive enough, I would have gone for it.
All right.
All right. I think that's. Oh, double miss.
Oh.
That was pretty clean. Ah, the Australia dream dies.
I wouldn't know. I'm reloading
Oh.
because I had you on
Well,
follow.
expect good things from the Australia battle.
Oh, you tried just one. Yo, you just did a one round strafe.
Yeah, well, you hit me. I didn't hit you, and the odds no longer make sense.
Fair.
Oh man, I failed Burma too.
I like that. Fail Kazakh, and I'll be really happy. Okay, Japan.
Well, you got some pretty good hitbacks there.
Man, you roll so fast I can't even see what's happening. Yeah, Baltic was. I should have calculated Baltic a little smarter. That was kind of a mistake. Not kind of. It was a mistake.
It's a pretty good pickup. Five units. That's what UK is trying to do. Is
Yeah, I know.
oftentimes with the UK, I just
Bash against the
don't really
Germans.
have anything to hit. So if I have a chance to take units, even if it means skipping northwestern Europe and such, I'll oftentimes do it.
Plus, you broke your own rule
Of what?
about not hitting Japanese with the UK.
Well, I kind of had to though. Otherwise, you'd hit Persia, and that
That
would
was
kind of
possible. Yeah.
disrupt my like that's in an ideal world. It's kind of like saying you should exercise for an hour every day, eat your veggies, invest 10% of your salary. Some
Sure.
things you should do, but never actually happens in the real world.
Right. Well, I might come off of France now. I don't know yet. I still don't have to. Yet.
Just have to calculate India. Well, yeah, that, as I said, that early failed France, and then losing those U.S. fighters gave you a lot of additional ability to be greedy. How many fighters do I have in India? 3. Just making sure that I don't suddenly lose India due to negligence.
Right. Well, failing Burma makes India a really big, juicy target.
Yeah. Certainly does. 3.3% to capture. Okay, I can live with that. Worst part is even when I do capture Kazakh, I don't get any income for it. Just kind of feels a little empty.
Yeah, I don't. I like. I'm with you. I almost never attack Japanese with anything other than the Americans.
Right. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right. What do I need? Well, let's see.
You need a hero.
I think I just need a lot of infantry, really. I think I can afford a fighter. So I think I will. Okay. All right. That's it. That's it. Let's take care of Australia here. Damn. There we go. Jeez. God damn. to put 2 there. Let's put 1.
You will? Okay. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
That's a little too much orange on my screen for my taste. No losses in Australia. Okay, so about average then.
Yeah. Keep him there, I guess.
It's always nice to get those Japanese tanks in Karelia.
Yeah. We'll keep that guy there too in Novo. But I'll bring the artillery down. And we'll put this plane in a good spot. Just have to worry about a single UK bomber, single American bomber when it comes to C-Zone 61. Subs out of range. Yep, I think that looks okay. Russians have to dedicate units to take that, and this, and that. So, pretty okay with that. All right, fighter back, tanks back. 44.
Okay. Really wish I had those fighters so I could take out France, but I can't. This is going to be a little bit of a messy turn. Maybe. Well,
yeah, I would have definitely put a couple more guys there if you had those fighters.
Hate being logistically inefficient, but I don't have much of a choice.
Good for you, James. Glad to see you're improving, man. Sebastian, to join the leagues in Discord, you have to contact the league, the person who started the league. So, and I'm not in any of the leagues, so It's not me. Sorry, Blacktide. I'm just responding to the guys in the chat. They're asking questions.
You should give them answers.
I'm trying. Okay. I'll be right back, but I'm not going to follow because it keeps desyncing, and I don't know if that's messing up my dice game.
I think it only desyncs once you try to perform an action.
Yeah. I'll be right back, though, so you guys can watch. You're not going out yet. It's too early, guys. Not yet.
How much do I need to keep that safe? All right. What can he hit me with? He can hit me with 7, 11, 12 infantry, 3 artillery, 4, 4 and 1 planes against. Okay, should be super safe there. Rather stack it with tanks.
I miss? Sorry, I had to let the dogs out there. Who let the dogs out? One aircraft carrier. What? Oh.
I
Okay.
needed it to defend.
Yep, makes sense.
I didn't want to give you odds on the fleet. Trust me, it's not the move I wanted to make.
Right. That's why I put those Japanese planes there.
They're scary, for sure.
Mel, you only love me when I'm giving you treats, dude. It's not fair.
I mean, isn't that what dogs do?
Yeah, well. He's like a cat. He only seeks attention when he wants it.
That sounds pretty nice. Or when you look busy.
Right? Okay, I see what's happening here.
No, I think I'll just give you, well, maybe I won't just give Velota as a freebie. Make sure you don't have odds by some weird sniper. You can hit with 2 tanks and infantry, 5 planes. Should be safe.
Okay. Well, I think I need a little bit of punch back here. Because I think we're going to invite the France stack here.
And I'm probably gonna need to.
Yeah, no. I totally understand.
Round.
It is a work day. I understand that. I'm looking for a path to be somewhat aggressive, but again, not trying to lose the game at the same time.
Well, this game isn't gonna end anytime soon.
No, it will not.
This is, yeah. I've lost too much of the U.S. Air Force, so I haven't been really able to apply as much pressure to Germany as I would like. Yeah, I think I see what you mean. Next turn is the Start of the Finland stack.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm going to give you France.
Baguettes.
You can have it. Don't really need them there. Maybe one? No. Maybe one there, one here. And then these two dudes can go here. I think I like that. Oh. So 12 infantry technically should hit 2 times. Hit 3. And 2 hits back.
I'll take that.
Mm-hmm. That's why I send 3, folks.
Why you bring 3? 1 out of 9 times it blows up in your face.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Coming out. Coming out, boys. Coming out party. I'm going to put the egg on there and a couple tanks this time. learn my lesson.
Yeah, take nom nom crunch crunch crunch. That's the sound of dead Baltic units make. But we can after this round we can pick it up tomorrow if you'd like.
Well, tomorrow I can do it. Do you work from home? Do you work from home as well?
I'm a real estate agent, so
Okay.
I never know when I'm going to work. I work when other people don't work.
Got it.
So ironically, most of the time I work is like, noon to 7.
Yeah.
When I have clients, that is.
I think that looks
Yesterday I was super busy.
that looks pretty good there. All right, so let's take a look at the board. It's 200 to 210 without the UK going. I think you kind of either have to choose to stack France or Finland at this point. You have to choose that now.
I can't stack France. There's no odds there. No odds at all there.
You don't think so?
You have 20 infantry, 5 artillery, 2 tanks, 6 planes.
Well, that's a lot.
Okay, well, let me see if I run the numbers just to humor you. So
it's probably not there. But I mean,
8,
you could put, what
9,
could you put
10,
there? You could
11.
put 6, so 6, and then
Okay.
12,
20
13, 14,
infantry,
16.
2 AA, 4 fighters against 22, 5.
You could put 26 there,
6.
right?
Yeah. It's a 27 IPC positive battle for you, so I will take a rain check on that.
All right. Well, that's what I was hoping.
Well, your hope was correctly placed.
By the way, as a German player, I hate when the British have frickin' units in Russia and Caucasus. It really annoys me.
As it should. Where should I hit with that last fighter? I guess I'll just hit Northwestern. Of course, I have to hit that aircraft carrier. That's just too juicy.
I thought you were going to miss that. That was a mistake. I meant to put the destroyer in 49, but I somehow put it in 45 because I'm an idiot.
Oh, I do that stuff all the time. I think that's it for combat.
7, 8. I think we're going to be okay here.
Cruisers never miss.
Come on, Burma, don't decide to not hit back now.
I remember that first round when they hit back and I missed. And
Defend the Burma road! You idiot.
I didn't want to hit 2 with West Russia, but I kind of had to this turn to prevent the tanks from blitzing. I needed to make sure I got a capture.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
okay.
Sucks. They do that. I was kind of hoping 3 planes was enough to prevent a round 2, but
It should have been.
well, Subby is taking a dirt nap.
You're kidding. The aircraft carrier hit back? Or hit?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. What a brilliant
Well,
move.
I think it's only like 60% in my favor.
I don't think I've ever lost that battle when I sent a sub at a carrier and fighters. I usually win those.
Uh-huh. Well, that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, it was a brilliant move on my part. Yeah.
Yep, it was a bait.
Oh, man.
Okay, since you can't really hit back very hard there, I'll put the rest into C-Zone 3 to further dissuade you from impure thoughts.
You have a way with words.
Alright, let's do a quick calculation on India to make sure that there's nothing.
Did you lose your ball, Melly?
Coming my way.
Here you go, bud.
You can hit it with 2 planes. Okay, that's not terribly scary. 1 battleship against. Okay, you have no odds at all there. Actually, I'll just land this in. I'll land that in. No, you have no odds on Berlin or Moscow, right? 4, 5, 6.
Nope.
I'll put them there just in case.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I've been losing a little bit of ground.
Okay. Well, I think we could defend against this imposing Russian stack here. I don't think we can hit it, but I think we can certainly defend against it.
It's a pretty close game.
Jesus. I think we're gonna grab this or Hawaii.
If anything, I'd say there's a slight Axis lead at this point.
I think I would tend to agree with that. Now, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, that's fine. So let's kill. Well, let's not send those guys. Let's send different guys. Send 2 here, 1 there with an artillery. Don't need to kill the West Russian dudes. Send 2 here, 1 here. Send the bomber here. And that is going to conclude. Wait, is this safer? I'll put the destroyer back there. Well, safe. This guy can go. No, not there. He can't go there. He can't go there. He must stay. All right, that's it for me. why. See if we can upset your logistics somewhat. Ah!
Burma fighting.
Got Burma by the hair of our skinny or chinny chin chin, as they say. Wait, is that racist to say that?
Why would that be racist?
Oh, come on, Ark. I just need to kill him. I didn't actually have to win it. Nice. Blacktide. Oh my goodness.
Oh, pretty good Russian ram there.
Yeah, not bad. Alright. Everybody back. Yeah, you gotta go there. They can't reach. Wait. Why did I think that they could? Doesn't matter. I don't think it has to reach.
Thanks to Berlin, that's new.
I have a plan for them. Now, this destroyer, he's got to do things. I guess he can follow that. That's pretty safe. 21 plus 7 is 28. You're not hitting that. There's no Americans to take Japanese territory, so if the Russians want to do it, that's fine. Oh. You. Now, I don't normally recommend buying tanks for Manchuria guys, but in this particular case, it actually makes sense to do this because of where we are positionally.
You buy tanks when you're going for a timing kill.
Yeah, and I am. So you want to end it after the U.S. turn here, or after the Russian turn, or and then we can pick it back up either tomorrow or whenever.
Maybe after the Russian turn.
It's a good game.
Yeah. Fortunately, I just don't have enough to do what I want this turn. I'm gonna have to screw up my logistics.
I was kind of counting on that.
Alright, well... Do I even have any combat? Don't know that I do. Well, that's it for combat. gonna place the rest of these guys. We hit that place with 3 units. Move the fighters up to where they can do a little bit more. Should be enough to defend everything. Oh, I have to move that sub out. I forget about subs. My subs die so often.
Me too. I was trying to trap it a little bit, but I knew you could. I knew you had an escape route.
Yeah. Let me double check the odds there. If you have 2 infantry, fighter, battleship against 4 infantry. Don't have great odds, but even if you take it, I can recapture it pretty reliably. It's important to make the proper sound effects.
Yeah. Pew pew.
Pew 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 pew.
Oh, you're staying in cause. That's interesting. Wasn't expecting that.
I'll run the odds here in a second. Let's see what it looks like. So you have 26. Oh, sorry, I miscalculated. 16 infantry, 5 artillery, 3 tanks, 5 fighters, 1 bomber, and I currently have AA, 11 infantry, 8 artillery, 6 tanks, 3 fighters, which gives you, assuming you retreat once the planes are touched, a 13% chance to conquer with a minus 18 IPC fight, and that's assuming I had nothing with the UK. So I think I will take those odds.
Okay. Good odds.
And since you kindly move those tanks out of Karelia, I no longer have to worry about you killing Arch or West Russia.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just leave Moscow virtually undefended.
Do you want me to take my turn, or?
You can take your turn, but I'm going to stop right now.
All right. Well, I'll.
So yeah, we can pick pick it up another time, but I'm going to go exercise with my wife now.
Okay. Is that code?
Yeah.
All right, man. Have a
I've
great
been
night.
ignoring her all night.
I'll take my turn, and
All right.
you take your turn.
Okay. Night.
Good night, man. How do I want to do this, actually? I have odds on this stack. I don't think so. 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26. I do have odds, but costly. So let's not do that. Man! Oh! Don't you double hit me back, you son of a bitch. Oh! He's done that twice in a row now. Oh! Come on! Oh! I wanted that income. Wanted that income. Allows them to hit back too. Look at that. Here. See, now I have to start going. If I want to push guys into this front, I have to start going through. I'm going to take an extra step. I can't defend Baltic. I mean, I probably could with... I guess I could with tanks. Can I, though? can't. All right, so we'll send. Actually, we're not going to send any of those out. I think we could send 8 out though. Am I being too paranoid? 16, 17, 18, 19. Already the British would get destroyed. I'm just thinking about whether they can stack this. I think they would be able to. Maybe we don't send quite that many out. Leave the rest there. $16, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 31. That's plenty. Feel pretty good about that. Got to protect the France stack. Or the potential France stack. So we're going to do that. Where do we want the teeth? We want it here. Well, we want one there. His alternative, obviously, is to stack Finland this turn. In which case, we're in no danger. But it gives us flexibility, so that's why I'm doing it this way, guys, just so you know. Like putting the tanks here so they have some, see, from Poland it can hit everywhere. So that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to accomplish that. And yet maintain the integrity of the Karelia stack. The Karelia stack is the key, because he can't hold this forever. He has to back off. So we're going to need lots of units here, because he could 1, 2, 3 us potentially in a run for Berlin, so we have to be ready for that. And Blacktide's a good player. He understands that. I know he understands that. Losing West Russia sucked monkey dick. But I think we still have the lead. Not by much, though. Ugh, I gotta get into that. Getting into that UK income. Where's he getting all that income from? I'm taking his stuff, man. Oh, from here. He's getting it from here. Taking this and this. That's where he's doing. That's how he's doing it. All right, we're gonna try and put an end to that. Somewhat aggressively. But pretty good game. I mean, not bad. I'm checking chat now. The immovable object versus the unstoppable force. I don't even know what that means, but okay. Sounds really cool. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that, Hassan. Guys, appreciate you coming out to the chat. We'll upload this game. Well, actually, it's already uploaded. Just go to the live version of it. And Blacktide and I are going to finish this. It looks like a pretty good game. Can't really see who's winning right now. If I were going to guess, I would say that the Allies' position in Asia is temporary. And I think the Germans are plenty strong in Europe to continue trading and to fend off stacks, particularly the Finland and the France stack. We're well positioned to do that. So I think positionally we're okay. We've upset their logistics effectively. We could actually even do we can do more to that too, but I think we got to take away this this British income. Might even start bringing this fleet down here. We'll see what happens, but it's gonna be fun. The game is definitely not over. It's got plenty to play. There's quite a few rounds left in this game. So hey guys, if you haven't hit the like button already, hit the like button. I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, but everybody that was here I think is already a subscriber. So, but if you're new, come across this, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys when we play the second episode of this game. So tomorrow night, obviously Friday night, we're doing Friday Night Blitz. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you want to get in on that, join the Discord. And we actually, new players, brand new players, actually get priority, so they actually do get to play. We encourage that. But other than that, man, appreciate you guys coming out as always, and we are going to end the stream right here. Thanks everybody for watching.